or text. I'm currently on my way to a wedding. This friend of mine from church is marrying this guy that she met in Puerto Rico. And what's really, really cool is that her family moved down to Puerto Rico. They didn't end up staying. They thought that they were, but their son had a medical complication and had to come back to the States. But when she was visiting them, she met this guy. And to me, this proves that God knows what he's doing all the time, no matter what. And we should stop questioning that. Like, we should question everything, but we should trust that God knows what he's doing. Because she met what appears to be the love of her life. And if you saw them together, you would have to agree, because they're just absolutely adorable together. But it's like her family moved down to Puerto Rico also she would meet him. That's what I gather anyway. And I was thinking about this yesterday, how like we really don't know the reason for things until later on. And we think that we know why certain things happen, but that's our arrogance, that's our pride telling us that, oh, that this happened because, you know, of whatever reason we want to give it. It's usually like in the victim mentality, right? And maybe I'm wrong for just assuming that this was God at work. You know, maybe this is just happenstance. Maybe, you know, it's a coincidence that she met him. But I don't know. That's just what I think. Like just looking at it from sort of an outsider's perspective. But like when I met Judson, I was convinced that he was my soulmate and that we were supposed to get married. I was convinced of this the night that I met him, okay? Now, we really have a connection, but that doesn't mean that it's supposed to end in marriage. I assume that because I wanted to believe that. But the longer that I, you know, spent time with him, and this isn't on him, this is because of me, okay? The longer I spent time with him, the more I was like, Amy, like, you're crazy, he's crazy, like, y'all are both artists, so it makes sense that you'd end up with somebody like that. But that doesn't mean that that's what's supposed to happen. And it's silly for me to just assume that I know why something just happened. And, you know, later on, I was like, yeah, we were supposed to meet. We're supposed to have this connection. I'm kind of sort of his spiritual advisor. Like, he calls me whenever he has pressing questions about, you know, what's going on in the world and medical decisions. That's what we bonded over. Mutual medical decisions. And so, oh my goodness, it's so beautiful, isn't it? It's so fucking beautiful. But yeah, I always think I'm gonna miss the turn. Because this is like kind of scary. I love back roads, but they also terrify me, especially at nighttime. Luckily, it's during the day, so it's not so bad, but oh, this is so scary right now. I'm actually really scared. The church, that's where the church is that I'm going to. You see that? That's the Orthodox church. No, I'm really scared, so don't you fucking judge me for doing this, okay? Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. I'm not ruining this car, dude. I'm not ruining this car. They're probably mad because you have a camcorder in your hand. They don't know that shit. They don't know what the fuck this thing is. Dude, I was expecting way more people to be here. Well, you're actually early for once. Yeah, I am early. It's very weird. Yeah, but this church is really, really beautiful. I want to show you, but I feel like it's sacrilegious to film, even though it's really not, because people always have cameras everywhere. I mean, there's probably like a camcorder inside, or like a whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Videos, yeah. Let's see what time it is. Ooh, it's 10:35. Yeah, I'm like 25 minutes early. This is very strange for me. But anyway, yeah, I'm really excited about my friend's wedding. It just seems like they were meant to meet so that they would fall in love. And you know, I know that right now, like, there's so much discouragement involving, like, you know, getting married and you know, starting a family and everything. And just to see that happen for somebody, and you know, Rebecca is such a good person. Like, she's just an amazing woman. Like, she's what a woman is supposed to be, you know? Her sister is too. And like, they just lost their father like a couple years ago, and I know it's going to be really bittersweet, because I know that, like, it's really sad that their father isn't here and that he, you know, can't give her away and everything. So that's the sad part of it. But the happy part is that, you know, they're starting this new life together, and that's just really, really hopeful and encouraging. Shut up. Shut up. Okay. But I'm gonna bring my hanky because I know I'm gonna be weeping like a motherfucker. But yeah, like I know my lot in life, and I know that because, like, I've tried to have a different lot, and my door, it feels really good outside. It's like with Judson, I think that I really wanted that to be like, you know, my final attempt to do something normal, my final attempt to, like, be with somebody, and it didn't work out because, like, I'm too much in my own little bubble of Amy. And, you know, he's like that too. And I feel like artists, it's just really, really hard for artists. Like, and it just depends on how, like, far out we are. You know, I feel like there are a lot of artists out there that, you know, could have a family and make that work. But I feel like, you know, people like us are just meant to, like, just be crazy. And I don't know, man. It's like, I'm really happy for people that can have that, though. Like, I'm so happy for anybody that finds love and makes babies and actually has sex for the right reason, you know? Like, that's such a beautiful thing. And it's like, when you see people do what God wants them to do, it's just the most beautiful thing. So I'm really excited right now.